All right, everybody, welcome to the Lay Frame Podcast. I am your host, Holy Moses, and to the right of me, and then we got the bearded beauty fucking putting his face in the camera. The bearded beauty is eating at the moment, and he'll be Kurt will be. We want to thank, and we also have Wes in the building, aka Tackleberry on the West. And guys, tonight's a fucking great episode. We have via satellite the one and only. You may know this man from fucking several of your mini truck DVDs. Okay, hell yeah, this man. Okay, I'm giving him an introduction like Hollywood status. Okay, this guy has done many things. Has freaking just phenomenal person in general. This guy is fucking help you out. He will. If you have a problem with anything, fab wise, he'll gladly talk to you about it. And unless he's on a SEMA mission, and then it's all hands on deck. And and this guy has been doing in the industry for a very long time. Very good dear friend of mine. I met him in the 2000s, and yeah, and well, I don't know him as longer than you do, Wes, but
not trying to just hurt.
Yeah, but this guy has been a great friend, and man, I remember him when he had the compound, when he had the treehouse. We will talk about that a little bit later, and we want to welcome Kurt.
Hello.
Oh, I don't want to butcher it.
And I don't know.
I don't want to butcher it. Where?
Oh gosh.
Forqeran. I'm gonna say Kurt Forqeran, but it's probably not pronounced that way.
That was nearly perfect.
Yeah,
Forqeran.
Okay, Forqeran. Okay. So I want to welcome you. I want to welcome the one and only Kurt from AutoCore. He is owner and operator of AutoCore.
I don't operate it no more.
No more, but it was a shop that back then when you heard custom vehicles, and fuck yeah, that was the place to go to, back in the day. So we want.
And honestly, I don't know much about this podcast. I can't really talk, but about myself. But I know I could talk to Moses. We met in the 2000s, but as soon as I met you, you were like my homie. So I know I could sit down with you tonight and fucking chat it up. I think it'd be good.
Yeah, dude, it's been a long time. Yeah, because dude, I think we've been fucking homies for a long time. And what's awesome is Kurt has been, a lot of the builds that people recognize you from is the Caddy, the Colorado, but and then the infamous fucking Navigator that was hoarded around, and who knows where it disappeared to now. Fucking that thing that hurts in pieces. The frame is sitting. Yeah, that thing's long gone. But Kurt, tell us about the car.
All right, so what do we do here? Do I just start with my life story? Start from the beginning?
When if you want to start, what got you in the car, Kurt?
All right, so when I was a kid, I lived in Morongo Valley, which is in California, up the 62, in the desert, in the middle of nowhere. And my dad was into flying, so I was into RC airplanes and stuff. And then was riding the bus home from school one day and saw a lowered fucking Mazda. Should I not cuss or?
No, go ahead. You can cuss all you want. It's free. You're fine.
And I'm all
ain't nobody gonna fuck shit up here. Yeah.
And I'm all, that is pretty cool. So, in high school, I turned 16 and wanted to get a car, and there's this badass Volkswagen hatch squareback. And I'm all
nice. Those are sick.
It was for sale, and I'm gonna buy this. So I asked the guy, hey, I'd like to buy your car. And he's like, you ain't gonna buy this. Oh, okay. So I went and bought a mini truck off a lot in Palm Springs. And I'm all like, I was that close to being a bug guy, but I was a mini trucker. So I got my 720, and took that to high school and met Fast Eddie. Fast Eddie had a hard body. There in the high desert, there was quite a few like decent trucks, mini trucks. There was a Slam 620, like super nice at my school, and I'm all like, I got this mini truck, and I went as low as it could be. So I did everything to slam it. It was on 15 by 8 Syntex with 195/50s. So I had to camber the front to get it to tuck low enough.
Yeah.
And I was loving this thing. Well, I live like a mile down a dirt road. Like, it's the worst dirt road you ever see. So I would have to drive this truck down this dirt road. And my dad probably thought I was retarded. Like, why would you have a truck this low when you live a mile down a dirt road? Well, apparently it wore out some tires with that camber. So my dad's all like, oh man, I'm taking it in, getting the line. I have it checked out. Well, I redid my torsion bars so they're all high, and it was like I can make it down my dirt road. My dad took it in to get it aligned. The guy repositioned the torsion bars so they're hanging down. So my dad was coming down my road, hit a rock and ripped the torsion bar out, was stuck. He had to walk back to the house.
Shit.
Came, got me, and it's like, I took a jack and some tools, went up there and fixed it and drove it home. He's all right, do whatever you want. Like, you're like, obviously, you know more than the guy at the lineman shop. So,
yeah.
So that was the start. My 720 was like slammed as possible. And then I went to.
Okay, is that the same 720 that was sitting on the side of the shop?
Yeah, I still have it.
That's the same one?
Yeah. That's my original truck. That was my first truck.
Damn, dude. Not everybody keeps their original truck. I'm still lucky enough to have it.
And it was the first truck in severed ties. It's still in severed ties. Like,
nice. Hell yeah.
But so
hell yeah, definitely OG triple.
From there I got like my dad's all, well, let's find some wheels that tuck so we could straighten out the alignment. And I got Elite Vipers.
Nice.
And then I took a class in high school that was at the college at the for auto body, and I notched the frame on my truck and did air shocks so it'd sit on the ground.
Damn.
And this was 89. And at the same time, I met Eddie and Brett, and they were in Bonsai Cruisers.
Oh, shit.
So I joined up with them, and it was Local Finesse then.
Oh, shit.
So I joined up in Local Finesse, and we went to several shows, and then we thought, hey, we got a good group up here in the valley. Let's start our own. And that when we started Choice Concepts, and that was in high school.
Damn.
And then I graduated high school and went to Phoenix to go to mechanic school.
What school did you go to?
AAI.
Oh, shit.
The one on 43rd and Glendale.
Yeah.
Like, not the cool one. Not the cool UTI. It was AAI.
Nah, AAI. Yeah.
But then I moved out there with Choice Concepts, and the neighbor who was in school had a chop top Ranger. It was all shaved out, lowered, chop top with a Carson top, and so I hooked up with him. He's all, yeah, we should do the car club thing. So, all right, we're gonna do the car club thing out here, and And me and him ended up having being roommates in an apartment. We ordered pizza one night. The fucking Fat Rick showed up in the fucking convertible Mazda from AIM, or what's the convertible top thing. And he had this
the radical top.
Radical top.
radical tops, yeah. He showed up in his Mazda, convertible Mazda, to give us a pizza. I'm all like, bro, you should join our club. He's all, yeah, that'd be cool.
Pizza guy driving a. Damn, dude, that's a good. Oh shit! So you guys
So
just started little.
That's when the base of my club in Phoenix started.
Okay.
Fat Rick and Steve Esauce with the convertible Ranger. And then met Joe. He had his extra cab 720. He joined. And we went to a meeting, Phoenician style meeting at the Peter Piper Metro Center.
Oh shit!
And we pulled up, and like I met Robert Stewart there. He had a 720. And then all those guys are all like, well, you should join our club. I'm nah. And they all ended up joining my club.
Oh shit!
So that's when we got guys like Ryan Leonard and Danny Kimling, and all the old school guys came from Phoenician.
Damn. Rest in peace.
And
Person lost.
and then at that time, Choice Concepts was getting big in California and other chapters and stuff. And one of the chapters are like, you know what? You guys, we're the ones that like run this thing. Like Phoenix comes out to like shows and we don't do anything. And so it's kind of like bad blood. So Brett, like, you know, screw these guys. Let's start a different club. And that's when we all scraped and started Severed Ties.
Oh shit!
And we all went over, and that's where Severed. I mean, this is like abbreviated. There's a lot of shit in between.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, there's a lot of changes. Yeah, this is a nice version. So yeah.
So there was stuff in between, but that basically what spawned Severed Ties is like,
oh wow,
all the OGs from Phoenician and us and Choice Concepts, and yeah, so we're all snowballed from there.
So once you got in Severed, that was it. It was just done deal, no other club, and that was it, right?
Well, yeah, when we started Severed, it was just a group of the same kind of guys, like, and I mean, Brett, like, he's a fun guy, party, like everybody liked to party with, to have fun, but we also brought badass shit. And
yeah,
I mean, it may have been because our friends were in mini trucking, but so we had the shit in the magazine, and like, and it was the cool stuff. So more and more people are like, oh, who are these guys? Like, and so more and more came in. We got Texas, we got New Mexico, like
oh wow,
and then just snowballed into when it was like a nationwide club.
Oh wow, damn. Okay, and here's a big question, and I know, and this is going back in a little bit of history of Severed. So I know that the city of Phoenix back in the day declared you guys a gang. Is that like you guys were declared a club, or like, you know, they declared you guys a gang for a little while because you guys were really big, right? So
well,
how did that happen?
I think if enough white people assemble in the same area is some sort of gang, especially if you got a couple Mexicans in there. Like, I mean, I don't know how it works out, but
that's funny. That's crazy, dude. Because I remember when you told me that when we were somewhere drinking, and you're like, I remember either we were somewhere drinking at your house or somewhere, and you're like, yeah, you're like, fucking sucks, man, that they did that. I was like, what? And then you told me, I was like, that's weird. I'm like, how the fuck did you guys get the clear? I'm like, well, fuck, if it's that many people to be a gang, holy shit. Yeah. Like,
Yeah, I mean, we never really did gang shit, but
but
like,
because of
it
the
may
crowd,
have been.
yeah.
I mean, some of the stuff is questionable, obviously. Like,
But it was fun. We had fun. So with Severed and you guys already having the cars already coming out. You guys were already having. You had your 720. You guys were already having cars that were already magazine or kind of magazine at that level at that time.
yeah.
Was it harder to like because everything like you guys were making everything at the time. Like you guys, everything was being built by hand. There was no productions of rope hands. There was no, was it getting harder?
Heather said, "Hey y'all."
What up, Heather? Was it easier for you as a fabricator to continue making parts, or was it more easier to just, later on down the road how we have the class, the CNC machine and stuff like that, and everybody's
All right.
everybody
Well,
became,
well, back when I had my 720, I was sanding Bondo in my apartment complex. Like back then, it was like you just do what you do. Work on your stuff the best you can, and but when I guess the truck that came out was Dawson's Tacoma. He first laid it out, and I think Robert Stewart laid it out for him. But it was all like, one off. Like here, let's cut out all the spring cups. Let's adjust the arms. Like let's. There was no spindles or no. So it was like completely like built at that time, and the same thing is like to get it low, like my truck. I'm all like, I put a C notch, and then it wouldn't lay down, so I heat up the back of the leaf spring so it lays down enough. It's like, back then it's like you just kind of do what you can with what you have.
Yeah.
And but all right, I guess it gets into this it's kind of like the look. Like you could build something and have a look like it looks good. Everything flows together. Like however you put it together. Like some guy with no skills could say, "Look at this truck," and put it together.
Yeah,
and it looks cool. But he's like underneath with his MIG welder, and somebody could have every tool ever known to imagine. Like it's the baddest thing. Like and everything put together. And you look at it, and it's like, it doesn't have the look.
Yeah.
So there's two sides of that, like being able to build something top notch, everything badass is one side of it. The other side of it is having to see the vision that when you put it together, everything looks right. And all right, I'm going back to. So when I was young, I didn't have the skills. I didn't know everything.
But you
so
tried.
It took me longer to make something and do it. Now I know how to do it. Like I could form a panel like this, but it takes me twice as long to do it. So it's still taking me the same amount of time. If that makes sense.
Yeah. But at least like. At least that back then you were like it took you time, but I think like with that and that moment like it makes you a better fabricator because you're doing it and you're learning from the mistakes, you're trial and error, and then like when people say damn that truck looks good and then you go but underneath man if you like it's it's a little it's just kind of sketchy but it gets you down the road
right
like,
it was all questionable but the same thing it's a look. Our trucks like when we had them out you're all that looks cool, like it just flowed like it like how you put it together is one thing and how it looks when it's put together is another thing. Nice. it's got to have the look. It's got to
Yeah.
have the look. Like, and I think that's what we had. We had shit that like people are like, yep, that looks cool.
you
That
think-
looks good. Like,
with the look and like themed vehicles that are like certain themes. How did it get down the road to where like, you know, how far down to where all of a sudden you went and picked up that Colorado, or did GM come to you, or like how did the caddy come into play?
oh, that's down the line. All right,
Okay.
so started several times. I worked for Honda as a mechanic, and so I got a Civic, juiced it. Again,
I remember that. Yeah, that's why I remember that now. I remember that, seeing that in a magazine.
put a big old rag top in the roof, and then fucking was living with Jason Brown. He could paint. He's all, let's put graphics on it. Put graphics on it. Bob, my tattoo artist, came and airbrushed it. So I had my Civic. That was like fucking
the look.
juice,
It had the
legit. That had the look, and so after that, Carly wanted me to bag her Tahoe, so I did that in my garage at my house while I'm working.
What?
And I'm all like, all right, well, I bagged that, and I'm all like, you know what? Screw it. I start a shop. And big time Adam was doing screen painting, and in Sunny Slope, he's all, let's get a shop together. So that's what, you know, cash in whatever 401k I had and everything, and opened a shop up with Adam on Cave Creek.
And that was, yeah, but
that was when I opened AutoCore.
That was the one in the screen printing shop, right? In the back?
Yeah. But originally Adam's shop was down the road. So we both moved into that shop at the same time.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's cool. That's
and when I was well, my dad's boss sent me a Merc. He's all, I want you to build this. I was a 50 Merc that was
I want to set that up.
Bagged, laid out. We were doing it, and I had it in the shop, and Rick Dorr came by, and he's all, man, I really like what you're doing with that. Like, can you do some stuff for me? I'm all, yeah, sure. So I did a couple things for him. The 61 Caddy for Colorado Customs. I did a Hudson, 54 Ford for him. And so I was doing some stuff for him. He's all like, hey, here's your golden ticket. Like, call this guy. God, I wish I remember his name. But the guy was in charge of SEMA for GM.
Oh, wow.
And I'm all like, so send him a proposal. And I think the first thing we got was a Pontiac Sunfire. So that was our first GM build for SEMA.
Okay.
And we built that, laid it out. It was in Plasma Go's booth. And after that, we got the Colorado. And then we built that. Me, Penn, and Adam. And
Penn did it, and Adam from Big
yeah.
Red. Oh, yeah.
So we ended up building three SEMA vehicles. Pontiac Sunfire, the Colorado, and a Saturn Ion.
Oh, shit.
And then shortly after that was when the guy in Florida had a SEMA vehicle and got in a head-on collision, and all of a sudden, like, all SEMA builds were like, yeah, have $1 million insurance policy, and we're crushing them all afterwards. So that's when I quit doing SEMA builds after that.
Fuck.
So
well, yeah, because I understand that, because you're putting their products on a vehicle, and then what they don't want is that vehicle to either hit the road or like not even move. They want it as more like a display, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Like a yeah.
But that was a heyday back in the day. They would give you a vehicle for $1. You'd fix it up, take it to SEMA, and keep it a year and sell it. And dude, it was the golden era of SEMA. That was when the best shit came out. Like
There was
so much stuff.
No Bluetooth, anything?
Nothing with Bluetooth. There was no such thing as Bluetooth pieces or Bluetooth parts. What there was you would hear this through SEMA, and I remember my friends used to tell me, like, you would always hear somebody go, well, you heard what happened? Fucking that one fool didn't show up that day, so we couldn't get the fucking part in. And so-and-so didn't show up till fucking 7 or 8 in the morning, so we missed out to try to get the truck on the trailer the night before. So it's always, you would hear infamous bad SEMA stories on how, like, either they didn't make it, the part didn't get there, something went wrong, you know, before the whole internet and Bluetooth. That's what you always heard.
Well, the Colorado had that. There was a week before SEMA. We got the barrel frame and powder coat. We just bum rushed, put that thing together. Totally. Robert and Matt came over. They put the rear end together, tightened it up. Didn't put no oil in it. So our first test drive, we're driving down the road. The rear end locks up.
Oh,
and we're all like, "Oh shit!" So Nate, who was our rear end guy, we're all, bro, we just screwed the pooch. He's all, bring it to me. Same day, fixed it, had it going, and we drove that thing to SEMA afterwards, no problems. Like,
oh shit.
Yeah,
Damn,
I mean, the Colorado was a cool thing. Like, it had Mikey and Adam and fucking Penn and fucking Lonnie. Like, so many people were like in helping. Like, and we busted that thing out, and it was legit. And afterwards, I sold it to a guy. And he kept it for a year and drove it. And he took it to Barrett Jackson, Palm Beach to sell it. And he flied me out there. We go to Miami, A1A, nice. Like fucking roll it. And we go to the auction. We were the first mini truck on Motor Trend or on Barrett Jackson live. Damn, it was the first mini truck to go across, and he sold it for like $5,000 less than he bought it from me for. And I'm all, dude, that's a win. You drove it for a year, and it only depreciated $5,000.
Damn. Yeah, but see, back then that was different though. With the value, like. Back then, that was a different value. Like now, it's like,
well, I don't know. They had no idea what the value it had.
Yeah,
like a mini truck, like an auction.
Yeah,
but a dealership bought it, put it in their showroom, got sold a couple times, and then Mikey, who's my brother who worked for me, he did like all the front suspension on it and like stuff. He did a van search and found it at this dealership and called them like, hey, you still got this? They're all, yeah. He's all right. I'm going to come get it. Went and bought it and like pulled it out of their showrooms, like checking it over. And I'm all like, I think it was in like Tennessee or something. And he's all like, I'm driving it back to Washington. They're all, what? This thing's only had like 20 miles on it since it sold at auction, and Mikey like drove that thing back to Washington and he still has it.
Damn, that's tight. That is tight. Yeah, and that's that. I remember the bed was would go up.
Yeah, it had air on it.
Okay, so what made you think of that? That's my big question. I've been wondering that for fucking decades. What was the whole idea to the fucking bed on actuators to go up? Was it because to the fuel cell or gas tank or?
we built the stereo, and I did a blow through. So I fiberglassed it off the firewall of the back cab of the truck. So the bed was over, you can't really see it. So I'm all like, yeah, we should make a lift up so you see the box under the bed. So when it lifts up, the box actually sticks off the back of the cab.
Oh yeah.
So I want to be able to see that.
Oh wow. And that was something different. And you see versions of that now, but not like exactly to that where it's a whole solid. It all comes up.
Yeah, I like tilt beds.
Yeah, and then that caddy. I remember when you had the caddy, and then fucking something with the seat. Something happened with the seat, and you're like, oh, and then you're like, oh no, we'll just get the one out of a van, and it folds into a bed, so there's just enough room in there. And I was like, I get the concept. It's cool. Yeah, dude, it was funny as fuck because it's like it's a full bench seat.
Imagine doing that in the extended cab.
And it just flip.
Yeah.
Picture it actually having a roof before what it turned into.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude, that'd be crazy.
Bonnet white, and then at some point, all of a sudden, I remember getting myself. People were calling up and they were going, "Kurt just cut the roof off of his caddy." I'm like, "What?" And like everybody was running to try and, where's Kurt at? And I don't remember. Some story was like, it's hidden at the time being, but he'll bring it out soon. And then when you saw it, you're like, dude, that even looks better than with their damn roof on. So
yeah.
Yeah.
So the caddy was your personal vehicle? I always thought it was customers.
Well, when the Civic, the blue Civic on Juice, Frank from Eye Candy, like, I want that. So he bought the Civic from me, and I'm all all right. ODC Chicken had the body drop Lincoln, the big orange Lincoln. And I remember mobbing with him and just seeing this giant car. I'm all, dude, I need a big ass car. So
now we know how Kurt buys his cars. I need that big ass car right there.
Right? So it was Auto Trader, and this caddy was for sale in Mesa. And I call the guy. I'm all, you still got the caddy? He's all, yeah. All right. Went down there. I'm all like checking out. I'm all, hey, can I test drive it? He's all like, you got any money? I'm like, yeah, I got some money. He's all like, all right. Let me pull it out. They'll fired up and cruised it. I'm all, this is perfect. Again, big old boat. And the first thing I did is lay it out. But that was a Mason Rush.
Shout out to Mason Rush.
What was his shop?
I'm trying to remember the shop's name.
Up by Deer Valley, something like that. But he helped me bag it. So we laid it on the ground on 20s when it was all white, 4-door. And took that thing to so many shows but yeah, I'm all, dude, this roof's gotta go. So
hey, I think it's up for sale again.
It just got sold. Again? It got sold to a guy in Utah. It's pretty cool. He's dialing it in, getting it done.
Okay.
I was gonna buy it back.
What?
I was gonna buy it back, but I'm all like, you know what? I already lived the glory of that thing. I had that, dude. Thing, like,
dude, I remember cruising when they did a cruise on Central, and fucking I was riding with Big B, and all I hear is fucking from the Circle K, Moses. And I was like, what the fuck? And it's Kurt waving this way, looking like a fucking flight attendant, waving me over here. And he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, riding with Big B. He's like, get in the fucking car, let's go. And we fucking, they're putting gas in it. Everybody's grabbing beer and whatnot. And I'm fucking hopped in the car. And we're like, all right. He goes, we're just going to go mob. I'm like, okay. I think we wound up, I don't know where the fuck we wound up after that. But it's cool because that caddy, dude, is
just comfortable, fun.
Yeah.
Like, but I already lived that. Like, if I get it back, so what? I'm just gonna put it back into the spot it was before, and like, I got like
It'll
half
grow
as
grass.
many friends as I did back then. Like, who am I gonna go cruise with? So, I need a mini truck. I gotta do my mini truck. It's only got 2 seats. I only got to fill 2 seats, not like 8.
Yeah, right. Oh,
So
the
yeah,
caddy?
so I didn't get the caddy back. I'm doing my 720. I'm gonna finish it off the way I always dreamed. Like, again, it may not be like totally up to my boss's standards, like badass, but it'll be good, legit, like everything dialed in, fucking good old school mini truck, like that. I go out and cruise and feel good.
Juice, right?
Huh?
Are you juicing that one?
Yeah, it's gonna be on hydraulic. I got an old set of Reds in block dump pumps, all brand new, old stock. I'm gonna do the 20-inch. Boyd Connington does the Elite Vipers in a 20.
I know I saw those.
So I gotta do that in a 20. And
damn, dude.
body drop it, and I have a 5.7 all aluminum 5.7, so I'm just gonna put an LS in it.
Hell yeah.
Might as well, right? It cost me like $8,000 in injection for my Nap Z, so
Oh shit.
might as well just put the LS in it and be like $3,000 into it. No.
No, dude. What's just keep it
Side drafts and the Nap Z. Or fuel injected.
Well, the fuel injected, but I think they make side drafts that are fuel injected. Yeah, somebody told me about that. All right, so here's a big question: when you were at the shop on Cave Creek, how did it come about to go to the shop on Sweetwater, aka the Treehouse? So how did that come about?
Right. Well, when I was at the shop with Adam up Cave Creek, he wanted to expand, and like it just I wanted to move, so I moved down to the one on 7th Street in Dunlap, across from Jimmy Red, the big dickhead.
Oh,
So that was a 2-story one.
okay.
That was with the honeycomb hideout on the roof. We would go out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Jimmy Jackson's still around or no?
He's still alive. I don't know.
Is he?
I mean, as far as I know.
Okay, yeah, because I'm like, all I remember was he had the shop across from you, and then after you moved out of that shop, it was there for a while, and then all of a sudden I rolled by one time and it was a whole different shop. I was like, oh shit. I'm like, that fool's gone now. I'm like, damn. You know.
Yeah, well, he did some shady shit.
Oh yeah. Well, that's why
he was a pain in my ass.
Yeah,
but he was a badass painter. He did a lot of fucking cool paint jobs, but
he did Big D's. The bed, he body dropped the bed, and then I remember he redid Tracy's. So, yeah.
Can I take a pee break?
Yeah, you go for it. Yeah, go for it, dude. Yeah, go.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, you got it, bro. No, this is how it is. This is exactly how the show goes. So, yeah, don't unhook your mic off. You don't want to do what I did. You know. So, all right, guys. Since we're Kurt's taking a little break, we're going to talk about Cruise to the Pines. I'm just going to tell you guys now. There's an open invite if anyone wants to come down. Truck starts. Truck started, bitches. All it is just fucking putting shit back in and wiring stuff up and finishing the bed.
It did.
And the ignition, fucking, and everything worked.
Yeah. I mean, I had to force gas down it.
Yeah, that's because I don't have the fuel pump on. Yeah, I ain't got the fuel
It
pump on.
still
as long as it works, right?
Yeah.
It ran.
It,
like,
it fired up, it ran, it died. It fired up, ran, it died. It
Yeah.
fired up, it ran, it died. I was like, fuck, that's half the battle. What up, birds?
What up, Bert? Yeah. So yeah, but like yeah. I will see you guys on the floor. So yeah, it's gonna happen, guys. We are gonna be fucking driving that fucking shit. It'll be a different color, but you know, I gotta get primer on the least on the body. And I wish our work would let us. I want to use that fucking bead roller. All right, welcome back, Kurt.
We're back.
Huh? Oh, tap the clock out. Oh, sweet, that's even better. All right, Kurt. So while you were gone, we're talking about Cruise to the Pines, and we're talking about Cruise to the Pines coming up, and I'll be driving my convertible out there. So my convertible Mazda.
Nice.
Yeah. So it runs. And
When's that? That's this month.
Yeah, October 4th, October 2nd through the
Third
technically
and
a week
fourth.
from tomorrow.
technically a week from tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
Some things it'll
Cool.
I won't be here.
yeah. So all right, let's get back to the tree house. So when you were at that shop and you were I remember you had that one. Look, you were building a couple cars, and then you did a photo shoot with a different caddy. I think that was Mrs. DeVille's caddy at the time, Kristen.
Yeah,
I believe so.
that was why.
Yeah, she still got that car.
Yeah, she still has.
She still has that thing, dude.
She
And I
drive
haven't
it.
seen it. No. Well,
You know what? That's horrible. I feel like you buy or build a chicken caddy. She should at least drive it, right?
Well, yeah,
Maybe-
yeah, but from the last time from when I seen her at Dino's, I got to chat with her for a little bit, and it'll be coming out. It'll be coming soon. It'll be it's.
When did you see her, Dino's?
That was last year. Yeah, last year.
So it's been a year.
It's been a year, so who knows? But that's cool though, because like I remember when you guys were doing that, and then you were building. Fuck, I forgot what you were building inside the building. But when you got that shop, was that shop the way it was with the house on the top, or was it just that came later on? Or was that the way it was?
No, the shop, I rented it, and I had another. Well, I owned a house, and I ended up short selling it, and then was renting a house at the same time, and I'm all like, shit, it's got an apartment on the roof. So I quit renting, and I moved into the fucking apartment upstairs. So I'm like,
Nice.
this is perfect, right?
Yeah.
Like, so
Never got
I mean, it might have been good, but probably was bad. It's better to, I mean, go to work than just live at work. Like, but it was fun. Like, it was. I mean, it saved me a few bucks, so I gotta.
Yeah. Don't have to worry about other than utilities, and that's about it. That's kind of fucking.
But then that place, I ended up finding the place on Sweetwater, which was the guy with the lifted limo trucks. I can't remember his name, but it was his compound. It was on Sweetwater, and it was a whole acre with a house and a pole barn, like whole bunch of. So I moved in there and was there for 3 years.
Nice.
And that's where I met my son's mom, and had my oldest son, or my youngest son, who is now 10. So it's been 10 years since the Sweetwater shop.
Wow, since 10 years. And and then you ended up getting the compound, which
that's
which was the
Kurtopia.
Yeah, Kutropia.
Oh, was
Dude,
that
yeah,
Sweetwater?
that's the one on Sweetwater.
Yeah.
So
Everything's leveled now out there except for the house.
yeah,
The
all this is
pool
the house.
is
The
filled
pool's
in.
gone. Yeah,
The fucking
The barn is
barns
gone.
are all gone. The little shanty shack.
it's just a
that's
small
outside.
house with a big ass lot.
No,
Oh,
they
they
split it into 3 lots.
Yeah,
They built another house on the front.
Oh,
Oh.
they were doing that. I
Yep.
didn't know if it sold or not.
No.
That I knew they were going to divide it up.
Yeah,
into
but-
threes.
When Kurt had it. When Kurt had it, it was like a pool in the front, the big old fucking barn on the back, the original like house from like 19 something.
Yeah, the funny part
The
is
20s.
Yeah.
Before I even was in this scene,
Yeah.
I think Chevy was 5. So you do the math. What, 15 years
Yeah.
ago?
Yep.
It was for rent.
Oh shit.
It was for rent for like $3,000 though. So I was like, oh, I can't swing $3,000 for something like this. I wish I could.
Yeah, and
but
then
I couldn't.
it was big. It was,
Yeah,
But-
it was big. Kurt,
So
Kurt
my
had
my
both of them.
shop on 7th Street in Dunlap was 2,800, and I got that place for 2,800 too. So I got it under what they wanted, you know.
Damn.
But it was worth it. The whole place, the house. But
Oh yeah,
I mean, shit. The thing was,
dude, the go kart races and then the fucking the go kart
Right.
races. And
I'm now
Sheldon-
starting to see
was
why
it
we
Chad-
shouldn't get a warehouse.
Chad and Sheldon. I think it was Chad's car or Chad's van, or was it Sheldon's van?
Sheldon's van,
Somebody's
the body
in the
shop
back.
van,
Somebody's Astro van was in the back.
or the parties. Like I would pull the
Yeah, dude,
caddy
the party
right
was-
next to the pool.
Yeah,
And
that was
open up the
shit.
caddy. We pulled Ogle's big old truck
Yeah,
up
truck
over
next
the
to it.
diving board. And everybody was jumping off the back of his truck into the
That was
pool.
shit, yeah.
Yeah, that was some good times. I mean, I definitely love that house. But so after that, my dad passed away, and I moved back to California, the house that my dad built and grew up in.
Nice.
And went back to help my mom out, and I just moved back like no idea what I'm gonna do and shit. And Alex Anderson's like, hey, can you come weld a roof rack for me? I'm all, yeah, sure. He's all like, all right, it's here. It's Wheeler Dealers. I'm okay. I thought it was a tire shop or something.
And like, I'm gonna go work for a yateria.
So I go to Huntington and roll in and go to work, and it's the TV show Wheeler Dealers, and Alex is the shop manager, and I did that for 3 years. Like built a bunch of stuff. Like, well, I was always in the background, so like you never saw me, but like if something was custom on the show, like I probably built it in the background and then
handed it to the guy.
I would build 3 of them. One be like kind of apart, one would be halfway together, and one would be done.
Fuck, dude. Fuck. That is so fucked up right now. Oh, dude. So, wait a minute. So it's that guy going, oh, you take it apart. You go, oh, yeah, it's like that. And it's like, oh, and then we're going to do motherfucker, dude.
Right, and then the end, you'd bring my nice one in and put it in. It's like, it fits perfect. Like, fucking done.
I got some practice before I got to the end result.
Fuck, dude. Holy shit.
So I did that for 3 years, and Shadow lived in Santa Ana. He had a house. So I'm all, dude, can I stay with you? So I ended up staying on a couch in his garage. I'm all like, dude, this is way different when you just slept on my couch for months. Like, now I'm sleeping on your couch. I'm all, this is kind of cool.
You're like, I ain't got to do shit. I'm the guy on the couch.
So I'd stay out in Santa Ana and work in Huntington on the show. And then after they left to England, I'm all like, I have no idea what I'm going to do. And I'm all like,
Did they offer you to go to England or no?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I was like, I didn't. You made their parts too nice for him. That's why. You should have did it more like action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, Ant, the guy that was a star of the show, was dating the girl Christine from Flipper Flop, and I built some
Okay, no
stuff for
wonder
her
it was
house.
No wonder
And
it
I
was
was on.
English.
I was on her show, like putting up stuff in the yard and stuff. She would have hired me, like, but now Ant's all like, no, you're not fucking working for me. You're why? All right, I shouldn't get into it. All right, he had me build all this stuff for him, and like the one thing took me like a week. I'm all like, yeah, it's like $1,000. He's all, I could probably get you on my show if you just like take care of me. I'm all, no, give me $1,000 for this, and we'll talk about it. I'm all like, so I think I pissed him off because I'm like, no, just pay me. Like, fuck you and your stupid show. Like,
give me the money. Like, yeah, but that's the thing, because like that's just funny though, because now I could just picture the guy. Oh yeah, look at this, and then we're gonna set it up on the. I'm like, oh, like, damn,
they
dude.
would. They literally do it in sections.
It's like watching the cooking channel on PBS. Hey, look at this fucking goddamn creme brulee, and then here we go. It's all done. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, 20 minutes.
Yeah. The TV magic.
Yeah,
it's just all
magic.
perfect the first time, always.
Never. Yeah, they don't. No, no.
So after they their show went back to England, I'm all like, and then my buddy hit up Alex again. It's all like, call Kurt, and it was Sposs, who owned Red's Hydraulics back in the day. He sponsored us, gave us a shit for Rich Rachi's car, fucking. Like, these are my homies forever. And he's all like, dude, I'm just trying to build some shit. Can you help me? I'm all, fuck yeah. So he hired me down here, and that's what I've been doing, is just building his shit for him, like one off, like no budget, like everything's the best of the best. Like, this fucking, it's awesome. It's like, it's a dream. I mean, dream come true. I'd like to think it's because of my skills, but I might have got lucky, or it might have been because of Alex. Fucking.
Well, the fucking to the Who, we miss you.
The Who,
we miss you,
right? Yeah, he was a badass. Like, again, he took care of me in a lot of ways. I really appreciate him.
Dude,
I got this job. Like, I mean, I'm fucking set. Like, I get paid to just build the best I can out of, and there's an endless amount of shit to build.
Damn, that's fucking awesome, man. What?
I don't see you no more.
No, you don't see. Hold on. Give us a minute. Who's
glitching?
We're glitching. Yeah, we're off. We ain't no video. All right, hold on, Kurt. We're gonna figure this out. We were on.
Camera went to screensaver.
All right, grab another beer while you figure it out.
All right, cool.
We have audio on it, but we lost video. Huh?
You can't. We got any action or no? You go. So this is Hugo. He's the best shop dog you ever seen.
Hell yeah. Okay.
He doesn't steal my tools or nothing. He's not much of a guard dog, but pretty friendly. Like long walks on the beach. Like he's got a pillow.
Does it smell drugs, Kurt? Does that dog
Huh?
smell drugs? Does your dog smell drugs?
Yeah.
Is that a drug dog?
I haven't had no drugs in a while, so I don't think you can
Damn,
smell
look
them.
at you. So obvious. What's up? Oh, now we got. Okay.
Okay, there we go.
All right.
He can hear you. That's all.
Okay, cool. As long as you can hear us, that's all that matters. We're waiting to get video. He's trying to figure that out at the moment.
All right, what else are we talking about?
Oh no!
Can
no,
we walk
just,
around?
no, hey,
We're dead, but
hey, if-
he's still there.
hey, if you want to give us a walk around of the shop, or yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, let's see where we're going.
Or if not, just fucking chill, hang out, fucking talk.
Oh.
No, there used to be a hooker that used to walk by Kurt's shop, and Kurt would be like, "Nah." Sometimes that bitch comes in here.
I don't hear you no more.
Hear me now.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right, cool.
I remember the shop on 7th Street when we were on the roof. There was a fucking dude in a wheelchair with 2 chicks. He's all like,
I remember
bitch,
that.
bitch, you better have my money. And she's all, fuck you. Threw him out of his wheelchair. We're all like, oh, goddamn. Should we go help him? Like
It was funny as fuck because we're on the roof and we're looking down and we're passing a bottle around, and I'm just watching, like, I can't. I'm like, and that was before I got the breathalyzer on my car, and I'm looking down and Kurt goes, "Oh shit, I think she fucking threw him on the floor." Like, what? And all we heard is screaming, and then Kurt goes, "Look!" And the dude's like fucking on the floor, walking back to walking, like trying to crawl to his wheelchair, and the bitch is like grabbing his wheelchair and pulling it more, like, and yelling at him the whole time.
Well, what kind of badass is a pimp in a wheelchair? Like, really?
Right?
Like,
Yeah. No legs and you're pimping it like it's no one's business. Shit. Dude, those are fun times. Those are fun times.
Oh,
And then,
those were crazy
okay,
times.
how did you meet? How did Morgan come into play back in the day?
Morgan saw our shop at Adam Big Times and came in, or his dad lived down the road, and was all like, my son would like this. I gotta send him in here. So he sent him in, and that's how I met Morgan. I got walked in off the street, and he's doing good too. He's fucking building a caddy. Fucking yeah. I mean, like, I'm proud of the guy. Like, he took some skills and learned it. And, that's kind of one of the things I'm most proud of is the people that have worked for me who have gone on to, like, do good, like, badass shit. And there's,
I hate to say it, man, but, like, you were back then the person that was able to give somebody a chance to try. You weren't that douchebag asshole.
Ernie was on.
Which Ernie? Yeah, you weren't that like fucked up shop owner that was like. No, I know. No. What? More Cruise to the Pine Street?
No, you're not. You're not reading your
Well, I can't read the comments. Oh, Ernie
Venegas
Trevino.
just said, "What's up, Kurt?"
Robert Venegas. Fucking shit.
oh, shit.
Oh yeah. So,
Fucking
but
Venegas.
no, like I said, you gave everybody a chance, and everybody, like, dude, we partied at that place. We all we all helped you in some way, you know, to like get stuff done, you know, like even the photo shoot, like we moved shit around. We're fucking, you know, like it was always hands on deck. Everybody always came together to help you out, no matter what, and which was badass. And the
Right.
builds that
And
you
I
did,
think a lot of that, I mean, I appreciate a lot of that. So many people like came in and like were like willing to help and willing to be something, you know. But I think maybe is a little bit that I'm like, yeah, I appreciate it, and I like
dude. I
I
appreciate.
think. Well, I mean, like Mikey is a badass fabricator. He came and worked for me. Now he's going and he's building stuff and doing cool shit. Fucking Jeremy, he was like, he would come weld for me. He taught me how to weld. He was a badass TIG welder and he would weld and I'd teach him stuff. Now he runs the Iron Anvil in fucking New Mexico and he's just killing it. And I'm all like, dude, these are guys that came and worked for me and fucking are doing something good. I mean, I think it's cool. Like that's what I feel like makes me the happiest is to see people that have been in my life that are doing stuff and building cool shit. And
Okay, and here's the thing: like, I know you have your sons, you know, and your most like your oldest has that Roadmaster. Does he still got that thing?
no, that got impounded.
And then, like, and your kids kind of follow along.
He's got a Lexus now. He's all right. No, that was my oldest son, and he that was with the Civic. Like I remember it would hit switch. The first time he showed his mom, he's all, "Look at my mom! Look at this car!" He hit switches and laid the sides out on her foot. Like, that was my favorite thing ever. Like I'm all like, I still bring it up. I'm all, remember when you dropped sides on your mom's foot? Fucking.
When you're, yeah, that's.
And then my youngest son, who's 10 now, like he's totally into it. Like he draws cars. He like I cuts like templates. He like he's just totally into cars. Like totally into what I do. Like he's gonna follow in my steps for sure. And like
Hell yeah. That's good, man. That's awesome because, like, that's what I was going to ask you. Like, that's good that your kids are going to follow in your footsteps and hopefully, you know, build you a car one day. You know.
I don't know about that. I think I'm building all the way. No, he's gonna have to finish all these cars. I don't think I can finish all Swas's cars.
Yeah.
What's up, Jeremy?
What up? So, damn, dude, all those times that like all the cars that you've seen done, all the vehicles that you've worked on, is there anything like nowadays at every car show you see all the same shit? Do you think there's any more of a wow factor anymore to mini trucking, or do you think there's another wave coming of more extravagant fucking builds, more crazy modifications, or?
I don't know. I love the resurgence in mini trucks. Like going to Forbidden and just seeing like row after row, just badass, like cool mini truck builds. Like I'd rather go see a fucking badass mini truck than a supercar any day. Like, I mean, like just to see something and just to see people still interested and still doing it. Like, I think, dude, I don't know, mini trucking. I think it's fucking, it's fucking hot. I love it. I mean, I love seeing anything. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a fucking mini trucker, but I love seeing the mini trucks. Like,
do you think because like you were in the RC airplanes? Do you think if you weren't in the mini trucking, you would be like, you know, making badass airplanes, you know, or something of that nature? I guess.
or gay. Thank God for mini trucks.
Oh, shit, dude. I don't. I don't know how many. I don't know how many times. Oh, what?
You almost ran.
I'm always knocking
I think
lights
you
out.
did.
Knocking the light over, and the light stopped waving and
It's like, hello.
No, it's just what's crazy is like I remember one time we were at I think it was West Coast Nationals and you and Red. It was early in the morning and I rolled with Perfect Boys and I woke up and you and fucking Rich Rachi are riding bikes down the fucking roadway and then you come over and you're like, hey, what are you doing? And you're like, you need to come over, come to Severed, you're fine, it's okay. And you're like, why are you hanging out? And I'm like, what do you mean? I rode with Brett and you're like, yeah, I know, but they went to sleep early and see we're still up having fun. I was like, but it's always fun because like it was go-kart racing, it was watching different builds and it was watching everybody come together, you know, every time you had something going on at the shop you were at, you know. Like
No, I mean, and like when I was younger, like mini trucks were just what we had, what was there, and we built them. And now it's like, I mean, it's a thing. Like, and I love to see it being like, I don't know, call it nostalgia or whatever, but like seeing mini trucks are an actual staple in the community. Like, it's something we did. We started, like, maybe we all had a part in it to make it. And back in the day, we were just doing it because, like, that's what we had, that's what we liked, and now it's like actually something that is like forever in history. It's like California, Arizona mini trucks are gonna be forever known as like that. That was a fucking thing. That is a thing, and people are still building them, and people are gonna keep loving these old trucks, these old little fucking mini trucks. Why aren't automakers making mini trucks again? Like
the only thing they came close to is that fucking Maverick.
Right?
That's the closest they came to, and supposedly, what is this? Some other company is building another mini truck, but it's gonna be so basic that it don't even come with a radio. I'm like, back then the basic mini truck came with an AM/FM radio and roll-up windows.
Even then, I think that was an option.
That was an option
Still,
too.
the radio.
Still, the radio was an option, yeah. And then you had sunroof or the sliding window back option. Like now, it's like, okay, cool, you got the Maverick, but
the Taco is like a medium-sized truck, almost full-size.
Yeah.
That's how big they are.
Yeah, they're getting bigger and bigger. Like, there's no such thing as a mini truck now. Like, what we own, what we all have, like, other than fucking the bearded beauty and a giant bus, you know, him and his bus, you know, but
because you had to put the hood on today.
well, yeah, no, not even that. It was just no, but it came out nice. But it's just like with everything that's mini trucking, and people think, oh, like I've seen some videos on TikTok and whatnot where they're like, oh, well, check out this truck and it's heavy. I'm like, you don't find. I'm like, dude, are you not on Marketplace? Like, do you not go on Facebook and see like what pages are you? Like, I see these guys post videos of like, oh, they go to a car show. Oh, I've never seen it. There's a guy that's showing an old Honda Accord. That's wood grain wagon and all this shit, but it was an old SEMA build. And that's the thing. It's like I like it that they're discovering it now, but it makes me laugh because I'm like, oh, I remember when that came out. Like I remember seeing that. Like I remember going somewhere and seeing that car, and now they're just discovering it. Like, oh, look, you're never.
But it's cool they're appreciating it.
Yeah, it's just crazy because now they're just newer kids are discovering that, and it's like. Nah, man, like, go talk to an OG and he'll tell you, like, you're not going to find a mini truck for less than $2,500 now, when back then you can find a mini truck for
probably find 2 or 3.
$500-600, you know?
Well, shit, I got to pay $6,000 for wheels.
Yeah.
For my truck that cost me $2,500.
Yeah, that's why. It's always weird to see that. Like now you have the Maverick, but it's like, all right, cool. You're spending 2 times as much money to fabricate that vehicle and to relocate a lot of wiring because some
They're
of these
not
vehicles.
too bad. The
They're not that bad.
No.
suspension setup's almost like a bolt-in. I think the front's like an air strut.
Yeah.
Bolts in. I'm not sure what, maybe a drop spindle or something, but the
Yeah,
rear
it just depends
is
on how low you wanna
almost,
go.
bolt-in stuff
Yeah.
too.
Okay. Well, good. Like you're talking about
Everything this
bolt-in.
day and age.
Yeah, bolt-in.
You gotta think that.
Yeah,
Maverick's-
I know.
That Maverick's just like car.
Well,
Yeah, it's
got
gonna.
independent.
It's
At
gonna be
least
a
it's rear wheel drive, right?
Yeah.
That's what Brian drives.
Oh, Maverick.
Yeah, Brian has a Maverick.
and you got to look at it, R&D and then pre-production stuff now versus, as Kurt was saying earlier, we didn't have that stuff.
No.
We had to make it if you
Out
wanted
of yep.
it. You know,
And that's the thing. Like now, like Kurt, if,
But
if they
I appreciated that what we did and the shit we made is
Sure.
now like call it a trend, like, but it's something that popular and people like it again. I like to go out and see to a show and see slammed Mazdas and S10s like fully decked out with $5,000 wheels, and like I like to see that. I like to see that people are still, that's still something, you know. It's not just something that went away.
Yeah.
It's still there. It's still something that is interest that we did, you know, like I mean,
I was gonna say I spent $1,600 on my Budniks back when I bought in '94.
But now a
And that
new
was
set of
just the wheels.
Budniks is gonna run you how much?
fucking like
Anything
five,
with
6
it,
grand
but
for
yeah,
a newer,
about
yeah.
a few grand.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, they paved the way.
Yeah, they paved the way back in the day, but it's like
It's the same thing that now they're doing. It's just with a different price tag.
yeah. It's like we were talking about earlier. It's like back then you did it because you did it, and then now we have plasma cutters. Fucking everybody's cut.
Laser cutters.
Everybody is their own parts person.
We have these tools.
Yes, we got
They
new
had
tools.
and
New
didn't
tools.
have.
Well, no, because CAD was out already in the 90s. CAD
But
was the begin. No, but CAD was the beginning of what would be the
Would lead
the plasma cutters, CNC machines. But you had to have a nerd. You had somebody that was nerd out so bad
Understand the program.
that because it was horrendously bad of programming of shit. It's like we can fix what your shit on your car, but when it came to CAD, it was all right. You got to know.
All right, so you think you could build something today like we did back in the day without technology and still like be like in the upper echelons of anything? Or you just have to go, you got to be full blown, you got to go like everything best, everything perfect? Or can you just have a mini truck that's like laid out and welded together and grinded and painted in the garage? And
I'm gonna say I think you'd have to take a few people. Is kind of what it would take, because you might have somebody that specializes really well in one thing. They could get away with something else, but somebody else. That, I think it would be done in stages. But I think, and it would probably be a lot of OG people, where it could be done, but it's going to probably take 4 or 5 times longer.
I think
But I think you could probably do just as good a quality with the right people trying to match with technology.
Yes, I think that would be tight to get a couple OGs to go like old versus new tech and be like, okay, cool, we're gonna give you a amount of time. The only difference is like the CNC guys don't get that amount of time; they get a shorter time.
Right.
They get an extremely shorter time than the
they've
guy.
been doing everything
Because they're just gonna fucking type it in and go, you're done. Because everybody became their own parts person. You can fucking hate me or not. I fucking said it. Yes. Everybody became their own parts person when they got a CNC machine. Because I want to do the same shit. If I get myself a CNC machine 2 years down the road in my fucking compound, Moland, then
Yo, my shit's gonna be legit.
yeah, like that's the thing, like nowadays, like that's
So
the
you're gonna have like 2 or 3 homes on your,
on my compound,
but
you know.
really you only have one.
One.
But you're paying for 3.
Yeah, that's it. But it is like nowadays everybody became their own parts person, which is cool. But the shitty part is you eliminated that person who is making the part back then, who he was the innovator of a part.
Right.
I guess that makes sense. Like Kurt said, you did it because you did it. That's what you have.
I mean, that's my thinking on my 720 is like at work. I mean, every car here is $250,000 into it. Like, and I think I could build my 720 like how I thought like if I had the skills back when I was 16 that I do now, and I could do it in my garage. I could put it together, make it just a good solid truck I feel good about, and could go out and roll. But it's not going to be nothing like what I get paid to do at work. Like,
Yeah.
But for me, I think that's going to be like feel good. Like, it's not going to be like everything off the wall. It's going to be kind of like how I would have built it if I could have done it back in the day.
Okay.
So it's not going to be off the wall. Like, it's not going to be like CNC everything, like 3D printed dash, like fucking like everything like wild. It's just going to be like
Poking the bear.
like a good solid build, everything nice, like, but on a budget, maybe.
More hands.
I mean, it's still gonna cost me an arm and a leg, but
that's
be on my budget.
That's how it always sits. Is like a lot. Like, okay, has there been any time in the builds throughout the builds that you've done where they gave you a budget and then it kind of like spiraled out of control and it's like, what the fuck? And then you're just like,
well, that was my thing with the owning the shop is like, here, I want this done. And I'm all, yeah, we could do that for $5,000 or whatever. And then I like ODC out on it and I'm fucking like $15,000 into like something that I'm getting paid $10,000 for. And it's like, so I'm losing $5,000. Like, so the difference of working at a place that like pays you like hourly is like, how cool do you want it? You want the best of the best? I'm all, okay. Well, this one part might take me a week, and it doesn't faze them that like, okay, that's what it takes. Yeah. But for somebody paying you like, here, I'm paying you $5,000 for this bag job. Well, it's fucking. Well, it could be just a bag job done down the road, or fucking full billet, fucking powder coated, fucking every fucking stainless bolt. Like,
Gator Beauty's gonna put his finger in the air right now. It's all about the fucking money. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Like,
Reliability cost.
Yes.
And
using the delay in your fucking hand. So, but that's true because like my new job where I work at now, goes where it goes to profitability of budget wise, because you, like you said, they're paying you this much. All right, cool. So I'm gonna give you that amount. I'm gonna give you that what you're paying me to do. Yeah, they're quoted. But what sucks is when you have to do things that when the car's been there and it's ready to get done, and I know Kurt's been there, it's ready, you're done, it's assembled, it's painted, and then somebody fucking nicks the shit out of it in a place that you have to redo the whole fucking panel.
Or the same token is like, you build something, you're all like, yeah, that looks good. You put it together best you can, and like, you look at it and you're all, well, I should do it. I should have done this a little differently. And then So you tell the customer, it's like, well, I should have done this a little differently. And when you already quoted them, they're all, well, you should do it a little differently for the same price. It's like, no, I did it this way, but I think it could be a little better. You should probably pay me to make it a little better, or we'll leave it like this. In my case, I would like, I'd just make it a little better and not charge them. So it would fuck me in the end. Like owning the shop and building cars for like customers in that way was like not good for me. I mean, like it now, me working at a shop that is paying me per hour to do the best I can, it works good for me because I know it's like, here,
Yeah, it does.
if I wanted to change, he'll be all like, you can make it better. Hell yeah, make it better. And I'm still getting paid to make it better. Or he'll be like, that's good enough. Leave it. And it's that thing. Everybody wants a little better, but doesn't want to pay for it.
Yeah, that reminds me of today at work.
But working hourly, working for somebody that appreciates you, knows what it takes to make it perfect, then you gotta get paid. It's almost like prototyping. The first was just figuring it out. The second's making it badass.
Yeah, putting it into production.
Right.
Just
You get paid for it.
Just Plain Trick says he's been building trucks for 35 years. I've only had CNC plasma for 15 years now. Get ready, step up.
6K laser.
Yeah,
Those
damn.
are money. You're talking like 100.
Times have changed. Yeah, times have changed. The mini trucks are now like hot rods. Yeah, I hate to say it because I remember driving.
They've always been
I hate to say it because I remember driving yard art down fucking goddamn 40th Street, and me and a girl that I'm with were driving, and these kids pull up in a fucking Raptor, in a Ford Raptor, like teenagers, and just bugging me like all the way down 40th Street. You want to sell it? 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 I'm like, nah, dude, you can't afford it. It's like, oh, come on, man. You see what I drive? I'm like, yeah, your dad's going to be mad when you wreck his truck. You know, and the girl that was with me was just like, what do they want? I'm like, they want to buy my truck. And I'm just like, nah, dude. I'm like, it ain't for sale. It ain't for sale. Fuck, I'm not the only one that fucking wore their mic when they took a piss.
Well, I should have wore a diaper for this.
Fucking, this is why I love you, Kurt. This is why I love him. That's what it sounded like last week, dude. Oh shit!
But all right, well, let's take a look around the shop. The plasma table. Again. Look at this shit.
Oh shit! Shit, I think I need my like that.
The laser.
Oh shit! The laser, dude.
3D printers. All this shit. And I'm still cutting brackets out with a fucking 4.5-inch cutoff wheel. Like, I'm still faster than that damn machine. Like, I'm all like, I can fucking sit there and try to get the programming and put it on the fucking. Or no, I just cut it out with the cutoff wheel. Fuck it.
Like, yeah, look at your fancy tools. Look at all that tools.
Man, I know how to do it on freaking cutoff.
All Kurt does is go, you see all those fancy tools? This is the only tool I need.
Here, this is the best tool in the fucking shop right here. The 4.5-inch grinder with a 6-inch wheel on it.
Sure, you can be like, I still trust with this only and only this. Oh, fuck.
But like just plain trick said, like mini trucking. It's like it's gotta be like over the top, like perfect, like. But for me, my mini truck, I don't think so. I don't think I think I could bring it out and be happy. I could go park it with my friends in the show, and it'd be like I know I have the ability to make it like top notch, but I don't think I could do it on my own truck. Like
Kurt,
I think I gotta be old school. I gotta fucking like
I know.
4.5-inch angle wheel and fucking. I don't know. I could be wrong here, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll bring out my mini truck and we'll see.
Dude, if
the frame don't look too good, I'll just splatter paint it. It'll look legit.
Dude, that's what everybody did. Everybody back in the day, splatter paint.
Splatter paint.
Right?
Perfection.
Cover up the fucking MIG slag.
Dude, it's if you were to take your truck, your 720 right now, I would say get fucking a goddamn key, air it up on shop air, put it on a trailer. You get to any fucking show, you roll it off, and people are gonna freak out. Just like when Zarate got the convertible taco, that
right,
the 50s one. He rolled that thing out rust bucket status. Like it was just surface rust everywhere, and he parked it, laid it out. People freaked the fuck out. Kurt, if you did that, people would shit their pants. Literally.
Well, the front is on hydraulics, and the pump is off a Circuit City truck lift gate. My friends, Mig off of me. That motherfucker right now locks the fuck up. Like it stays up for a week. Like done. Like, and I got the 15-inch Vipers that were on it. I'm all like, maybe I don't need $6,000 billet Vipers. I can just run the 15s. I'm all like. 15s are cool, right?
$6,000 Vipers. Those Vipers are good that you got on it. Just get some long tires on it.
Right? I don't know. 195 50s are hard to come by these days.
Yeah, wait. See, that's the thing that I don't get. So those tires that are hard to find. But what sucks is when you go online and you go to the fucking Tire Rack or all those other ones. They got them in fucking stock, but it's an arm and a fucking leg, and it's only a few sets. Right. That's the shitty part. Like
anything pretty much nowadays is gonna be 17. Yep. And it's gonna be like nothing in comparison to like you 195, probably a 40-16 or whatever.
Yep. Or
195
or 15. Yeah. You ain't gonna fucking see
that.
I just trip out because like these guys are fucking shrinking or fucking putting small tires on fucking 15s and they're that I remember my brother did it one time back then, and you get that stupid lip, stretching or stretching tires. Yeah. That was a thing in the 90s. I remember that, yeah. But you only did that because you wanted that fucking lip of the rim to stick out. That's what on your 1510s. That's what you wanted. Like my brother did that on his Datsun, 720, and fucking his extra cab, and he fucking literally just did that on his American racing wheels with knockoffs. But the wheels back then were different from like the wheels now because Boyd came around a little bit later before the when you got into the like newer set of wheels, from like it wasn't around that far.
Okay. So you like the billet would have been Boyd Connington, billet or sorry, Redneck, Colorado Customs, so on and so forth. And then you did actually have, I think, American Racing kind of had its own line, KMC.
Yeah, because KMC had because I remember Centerline had a great. But for me, like my first wheel with the knockoff was the American Racing wheel with the almost like a flat hub style, and it had a couple holes, and then they had the knockoff. My brother had a set of those on his. Kurt, now, damn, that's a big ass shop. So is that your workshop or is that your house shop?
No, that's my workshop.
At your house?
That's world famous Fast Eddie right there.
Where's he at?
Motherfucker made more logos than anybody you know. He did the Severed logo, Choice Concepts.
Look at that OG right there. Look at that OG right there. Fuck.
He's just killing the body work on everything around here.
Nice.
And painting.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Dude, what the? Oh my God. That's clean with the chop top.
Oh yeah.
What'd you do to that?
Yeah, that's a Chevy. So that's a unibody. So it's actually a Suburban back. Full custom.
That is
Eddie's
clean.
body working on it.
Nice. Getting ready to slap some mud on that bitch, probably.
But yeah, it has the old Suburban back doors.
Oh shit, dude, that fucking. Oh, I like the way that looks. Damn. Wait, are you
Chris,
seeing that?
You're watching that, right?
I hope you're watching that.
I'm watching it before you guys are.
Holy fuck, dude, that's
I
something
mean,
else.
that kind of gives a good idea of what you might be interested.
Dude, what year barn doors?
50 Chevy.
But the barn doors in the back.
Yeah, it's off Suburban.
What year?
Gotta be 50.
50s? Damn. That thing looks fucking
early 50s,
wicked, dude.
whatever.
That thing is clean. Damn, that was. Is that like just a car you're just a truck you're finishing up for somebody, a customer? Or?
No, that's my boss's. So I have 3 years of fabrication in that. Just
Damn.
3 years of metal fab, like.
Fuck.
And
it's
then
just getting to
the
body
Mercury. Mercury is
No, Mercury. That Mercury's fucking sick.
This does have 3D printed shit.
No
3D
way. Where?
printed the vents and the knobs. And these are buttons. All 3D printed in.
Okay. Wow. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Damn me, that thing looks fucking clean.
Pop the hood.
Oh shit.
And that's
and it's reversed.
That's a completely different Merc than the one you worked on years ago, right?
Yeah. This one was actually built by Gene Winfield in the 80s.
Oh shit.
And I've literally redid like 90% of the sheet metal on it.
No way.
Redid the chop. I cut the roof out and built a cage. And then put the roof back over the cage.
Oh wow. Oh shit, dude, you can't even see that. That's clean. That is clean.
And of course, it'll be covered up by panel string.
You ain't gonna
The
see it.
Or anybody who's seen before it's
I hate
completed.
this. You know what they need to bring back? Remember when they used to do the cutaway cars, the half done car, and the other side of it was like what you saw the guts. Do that now, but like, it's like I know it's under construction. I'm like, it's under construction. That's what that is. No, like.
And this is my boss's Hummer. We put a stacker turbo and a Duramax.
The fuck?
So all these hoses, all these lines, like.
Holy shit! What the? Damn, dude.
It's like 1,200 horsepower Duramax.
Damn. wonder what that does quarter mile.
and full custom suspension.
That'll be quicker.
Wow. Holy shit.
Damn.
Damn, dude,
That's
some
definitely
fucking...
some fab work for sure.
Oh, yeah. So you're just... Damn, dude. That's fucking work. And all the tubes and everything was all by hand also? All the...
Yeah, they're all pie cut mandrel beams. I just cut them and weld them together.
Nice. Nice. Damn, dude. Holy shit. So my question, Kurt, is with now you have, I guess, the ultimate dream job you always wanted. Is this the permanent home? Is this that's it? No more. This is where you lay, the foundation for, just this is what you're going to continue on? Or will there ever be another shop you're going to open?
No, I don't think I'll ever open a shop. I may be like a hired gun and go chop stuff here and there. I went back to Iowa and bagged a car and chopped a car. So I would do stuff outside, but this is definitely my route. He's got like 10 cars for me to build. So, I mean, it's going to keep me busy for a while.
Well, yeah,
probably my life.
You get to build it to how you want. My other question is, what was that?
And when I started working here, he's like, "Yeah, can you do this like this and like this?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm all like, "How about this?" And now he's all, "Just do it the way you want, Kurt. I know it's gonna look good." Like, all right, thanks. So I got free reign, and on the TV show, it was like, it was fun. I did stuff, but it was like weird cars I'm not really interested in. This is shit like, this is exactly what I want to build, what I want to do, and he lets me build it the way I want. And
it's not like you building a 1984 Yugo or a fucking Ford Escort on wheelers and deal.
Right. And it's not like when I work for myself and I'd be all like, "We don't got parts," and I'm all like, "I was supposed to order those parts." Now my boss, like, if I need a part, it's there. If I need a new tool, when I had my shop, like, I had way more tools at my house than I had here when I started. I'm all, "Oh, we need this. Now we got way more tools here than I have at my house." So I'm like, this is cool. Like, hell yeah. Whatever I need is always there. Like, he's a badass. Like, and I'm blessed to fucking. Is Spice around? Son of a bitch. Spicy, say hi. This is my badass boss right here.
Hey, fellas.
Oh
yeah. Where's he at?
Oh.
Yeah, I got delay. I got a little bit.
Everybody cool?
Delay. Hey, look at that. That's the man with the master plan.
A man with a plan.
Yeah.
Fucking the best fucking parts guy you ever fucking seen. I tell you what.
Wait a minute, but he signed your check. That's about it.
No, I mean, people say that. It's like building a car is like, a fabricator, a painter, and I'm all like, 90% of it is the guy who fucking getting the parts, getting the stuff, like making it happen. Like that's the hugest job. Like
without them, the car would never get finished.
I mean, sheet metal. I mean, tools. I mean.
Shout out to all the parts guys that help custom vehicles. You guys are the ones that, I guess,
right. Shop managers and people that hold it together and make it all work.
Yeah, they're the ones that aren't freaking out. When the boss comes out in the middle of a SEMA crunch and goes, "We're missing this part. Don't freak out, but we're gonna be here till 3 a.m. to put it on the trailer. There's places for you to do that." It's like it's
SEMA crunches.
Yeah.
They can be fun, but
are you building? Is your boss doing anything for SEMA?
You know, I haven't been to SEMA since when I left the Wheeler Dealers 5 years ago. I went and helped Rory out for the week, and we did the shit up there for him. That's the last time I've been to SEMA. None of it's a deadline. Like, we're not rushing to finish anything. Like, nothing's like a clusterfuck. Like, it's crazy. It's weird. Like, but I don't know. I almost need that. I almost need to be like, dude, we got a deadline. We gotta get this shit done. Like, I'm all like, get my ass in gear to finish it. Like, but it's nice to know that, like, no, we go to SEMA just to walk around and fucking hang out in the hotel.
Now it's more nostalgia. You're like, man, I remember having to push a car, you know, and set it up and be half drunk and fucking getting back to the hotel and, you know,
gotta be up in 3 hours.
Yeah, I gotta be up in 3 hours. But somebody's at the fucking casino still fucking gambling and drinking.
Right.
I remember one time I went to SEMA, but it was because when I worked at Mako, Scott Defoe used to work there with me, and he was like, yeah, he goes, let's go. And we would go to fucking Vegas. And one time he had his staff passes from Eye Candy Frank. And he's like, hey, we're going to go. I'm like, all right. So we showed up in SEMA towards like way at the end. And everyone was just hanging out in the parking lot. And that was when they built the truck for James Chamberlain. Remember the gold Chevy with the plexiglass floor?
Okay.
So that truck was out there. And then we won't go out there. And then all of a sudden, Scott goes, hey, yeah. And you hear Frank, what the fuck are you doing here? And him and Scott.
You have a lighter?
Yeah, I was damn, Kurt, how many packs of cigarettes are you going through?
I don't know, one.
Damn, dude, he lights more than I do. I thought I lit up. No, I know. Thank God I don't smoke cigarettes.
I gotta quit. Fucking Peanut just quit at work, so I need to help him. I need to fucking be a supporter.
Yeah, but no, dude, that's what's awesome is like you've paved the way. You're building badass stuff. You're still building stuff. You got the dream job you have, and now you know. And then you got your little RC land. When you would post. So how did that come about? Building your little like mini town in your backyard.
Well, when I was a kid, I built a train in my bedroom. And I told my dad, well, you should let me build a train in the front yard. And he's like, yeah, I don't think so. So when I left, like, came back, I'm all like, yeah, I should build a train up. So my son was into trains. I'm all right. So we started building it. And, unfortunately, right down the road from my shop in Huntington was the train store. So it was like kind of worse than having a drug dealer out in front of your shop in Sunny Slope. Because every Friday I would go down there with my paycheck. Be buying stupid trains. I built that in the front yard, and it's fun. It's fun because it doesn't have to be super technical. I could just go out in the garage and fuck around and put something together. It doesn't have to be perfect. Like at work, like everything I do has got to be perfect. Like it can't be like okay. Like it's got to be. So for me, my mind, I got to work on something, do something, but at least it's something like if I fuck it up, like it don't really matter. So to me, that's like a release. I still work on something, but it's not, it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't, I can just throw it in the corner if I don't like it. Like, so it's fun for me. It's definitely a good hobby. It's like, and I mean, my son likes it. Everybody seems to like it. It's fun.
That's awesome, dude. It just I like it because you would see like I'm like yeah, dude, like that whole like anybody would go, like I would host. It's America. You don't host little RC events there. And have everybody run through the little town. It's tight though. I like it. Because that's something you would see like at the state fair, the display of like a little train town. Like I can see that being set up somewhere. Like, oh yeah, this is but that's so tight because you have that now. Your dad's probably still pissed off at you because you built it, but that doesn't
Right.
matter.
I went and found my old trains and like saw the price tags at them. I'm all, holy shit! My dad was fucking paying a shitload for these stupid trains. Like, I'm all like, no wonder why he didn't want me to build a big one. It would have bankrupted him. I'm like, fuck.
But now you work on cars, so now you're just bankrupting other people.
Now I got a little extra cash that I can spend on shit. Like until I start working on my mini truck again, then I'll be broke.
Hey, you'll have to go find that pimp with the wheelchair for that shit.
Right? I might be the pimp in the wheelchair here pretty soon. Bitch better have my money.
Yeah, it's gonna throw you out that wheelchair crawling around.
Oh man.
Oh man. So with the 720, will you ever build anything to, that's not out of your box, or are you always gonna like? Do you prefer to build everything out of the box? Where it's more to what you want to do instead of like what they have you do. Like you said earlier, where your boss was like, "Hey, do it like this," and now it's just like, "Hey, I know you're gonna do it. It's gonna look fine." Is it
and I think I don't know. I think it's nice having a place that I can build whatever I want, the best I can. So I think the 720 for me will be like just my ride that I put together for me, but I don't see myself building another super high end build like for myself. I don't think so. I don't think it would make. I don't know. I don't know if it would make me happy. I have a 35 Chevy and a 57 Caddy still that I thought about building, but like the 57 Caddy, it would be a $250,000 build. Like, I mean, literally to be back to like at the top, and I don't see me doing it for myself anymore. I don't think that make me happy to have the best of the best anymore for myself. I think being able to do it here, and my boss can have like 12 cars and he can't really drive them all himself, so I'm always going to have something to drive that's bad as the best of the best. So I don't think I would build it for myself. I wouldn't spend like all my money to build something to be the best again. I don't know. Make sense or not? I don't know. I mean, is that good or bad? I don't know.
Kurt, that's a little bit of that's honestly something that you don't hear other builders like.
Once you get to that level, they almost want to stay at that level.
Yeah, because you had Gene Winfield who continued to do it until his death. You had Bill Hines who did it until his death. And then
and I'll still do it till my death, but it's not going to be for me on my dollar.
Right. Yeah. It's more like, hey, you give me the dollar to build it.
Right, and I can still do it. I can still hang with the best. I could build the best of the best. But I don't think I could do it with myself. Like I do it here at work because I got a crew. I got people. I got fucking Smoss that gets me the parts. I got Peanut that'll fucking help me fucking hold the or do this, and I got Scott that'll 3D print this for me, or I got a crew that I could do it at work. At home, I gotta pay for all that. Like, and I don't see me paying to build something for myself like that at that level. I mean, I don't. I mean,
Do you think do you consider yourself retired to high end building mini trucks, or do you think
no, I
you're
think my mini truck will come out and it'll be, I think it'd be fucking top 50. Like, it'll probably be one of the nicer things I've done. It'll be done nice. Everything will be clean, but it's not going to be everything fucking top of the line, CNC, fucking perfect.
Cruise it, build it the way you want it, prior to that. So,
oh yeah.
Yeah,
Is
how I
there-
imagine back in the day. Like,
is
like
there
just a
anything-
good solid rig that lays frame and fucking maybe a tilt bed. Eh.
I like how you throw that in there. We're not saying he's not, but if you know Kurt, whenever he throws little fucking
they
Kinda-
might be hints.
him and his little goddamn Easter eggs. But it's what do you have to say to the future generation of automotive builders that are building body swap cars, that are building clones, that are building mini trucks, but they're either buying them or they're flipping them, or they're like, what do you say to a future builder that wants to get into the scene?
I don't know. I think if you're into it and you're doing something with the car and you're modifying it, making it something a little different than the next guy, I don't care what you're working on. I think that's good. I think it's cool. You're building a car. I don't care what it is. I don't care what you do to it. Like, so I wouldn't talk down on anybody for what they do. Like, sometimes I'm all, like, it goes back to the look. Like, hey, you build all this shit and it doesn't quite look right, but I appreciate it. You're at least working on a car. You're still building something and you're doing something. You're like, who knows? It might go away at some point. We're like, people, like kids today, I know some people don't even want a license no more. They're like, I could get picked up and take wherever I want. I don't need to drive. I don't need a car. Like, to me, that's sad. Like, but if a guy's got fucking a piece of shit and he wants to put some fender flares on it and this, I'm like, hey, at least you're doing something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I remember growing up, and my dad always said is, get a car. Girls don't pick up guys without a car. No one's going to pick you up at the bus stop. Yeah, I know, and now they make Uber. But the thing is, like, for me, it's like, when I would drive yard art, and it would be dirty as fuck, covered in oil from the massive oil leak I've had, and I would drive to, like, Ross to go get a pair of shoes, and there would be somebody taking a picture with their kid, and it was just like, is that cool? I'm like, I don't care. Like, at least your kid is liking the truck. And I told the kid, I was like, hey, you can have one. And he goes, if you work hard, you can have a truck like this. And I told the mom, it's better than drugs.
Right. And I think stuff like this, like these podcasts where we're talking about doing stuff and working on stuff, I think that people look at it and like, okay, I could get a car and work on it, and then somebody will want to talk to me about my car. And it's like, I mean, it goes back to, I had my 720 and Matt Thompson was with me. That was Rick's brother-in-law. We pull up to Mill Avenue in my 720 and fucking lay it out. The chicks just show us their tits. He's all, I gotta get me a mini truck. Yeah. Now Matt Thompson has one of the sickest Mazdas fucking around. Like, and like, I mean, I think you need that. You got to have a car. You got to go out and like get the accolades from other people. Like I work on it. Like I appreciate it. I like it. But to go out and have somebody else be like, hell yeah, can I take a picture of it? Can I like see what you did? Like that's what it's about. It's like, and I think that's what will keep the scene going is like to, you do something and other people appreciate it. So I think you got to appreciate what everybody does, whether you like it or not. Like, appreciate somebody working on their shit. It's like, yeah.
Do you think this, like, do you think a few years down the road, are we going to be the hot rod guys of the future, or do you think we're?
I think we already are the hot rod guys. It's already happened. We're already those guys.
Yeah.
Right? The younger kids that are like into these little cars and imports are seeing these mini trucks and like, this is cool. This is old. Oh, yeah. Like, it's not a fucking Camaro. It's not a Challenger. It's not. It's an old little truck. Like, and that's cool to them. And I think I think the generation now are liking it, and I think that's why we're still going because they appreciate it.
Now, if they'd stop crushing them or parting them, damn thing.
Yeah.
No, they sent them all to Mexico. I see like 4 a week going to Mexico. What the fuck are these guys doing with them in Mexico? Jesus. How many Toyotas you need in Mexico?
Yeah. Fucking too many.
Right? That goes back. Do you start snatching them up and saving them?
Yep. Yeah, that's like, what was it? Zarate posted a picture one time of a couple Toyotas that were going to Mexico, and he's like, and he was like, that fucking sucks. He's like, I need that part. And he was like, I need to get a hold of that guy and how he does that. And I was like, I can only imagine, you see Zarate coming back with a fucking trailer full of Toyotas. It's like, I got a good deal in Mexico.
Right. And Zarate's a badass. He's one of my good friends. He's the one that inspires me. Well, this motherfucker just straight puts a mini truck together. I'm all like, I should be able to do that. It's just a goddamn mini truck.
Okay, so on that, there was a video of Zarate beating in the pinch welds, old school style. Okay, he was beating them in with the fucking hammer pinch welds, folding them in, and everybody was giving him shit because he was doing it that way. They're like, "Oh, you're gonna fucking hit that right," and it's like, no, he is building the mini truck the way he knows how to do it, the way he's done it for fucking several years. It's like, you know how to build your cars the way you've done it for so long. There's, you know how to do it. This is the way you do it. And you're not going to hit that. In your mind, you're not going to hit that pinch weld because you've done it for so much.
Right. And it bends over if you know where to hit it, right? Like, you bend it over straight.
Yeah. So it's like, it makes me laugh because like they give him so much shit, but and then later on down the road, it's like, all right, damn.
I realized why he did it.
Yeah, and now you see his Toyota build, the Taco 2.0, which is dude, on a whole different level now of what.
Right, and his son fucking went through a bunch of shit, and he's putting stuff together. He's into it. I love that. Like, I mean,
it's a family that comes together to do it, and it's like you and your family, you and your kids, are doing that and getting everything built, and that's what it's about. Is like, for some people, some mini truckers that do have family, some of us don't. So it's always fun to see a father and son, or people get together and build their trucks. So
yeah.
But
that then teaching the next generation and get them interested, and it starts with people in the family, I imagine, and branches out from there. But I mean, to me, I think the mini truck scene right now is really cool. I think a lot of people are interested. a lot of people are building really cool stuff that like you go to the show and like look at it and be like, this is. I mean, for me, it's cooler than a badass rat rod or whatever to see a just nice mini truck put together, good, like fucking painted sweet, some mods. Like nobody mods shit like mini truckers do. Like, fuck.
Well,
Like,
that's the reason why all new vehicles have TV screens and all this crazy shit because of mini truckers.
right?
I just wanted to add, I mean, today's mini trucker or scene.
Well, I'm gonna go take a little break, and I'm taking the mic off so nobody hear me. Goddamn.
That's no fun.
Right. I was just going to add, Kurt, basically the mini truck scene now, where you being from California, I'm a native here in Arizona. Yeah, we had the stuff between the two states, maybe somewhere up in the Pacific Northwest or whatever, but literally there's like car shows from the Northwest through Cali, through Arizona, Midwest, all the way to the East Coast. So like literally, if you could get a calendar, I know there's a couple people that have put calendars together, you could figure out to like go to a show, maybe 2 shows every month throughout the year. Like it's
Right.
crazy.
And every show is good. Like, fucking well put together, nice rides, nice, like, full fledged, cool mini trucks. Like, I mean, that's awesome. You know, back in the day, I thought, yeah, maybe it'll die out. Nobody like would be into that anymore. And like, no, it's here 2025, and like you said, you can go to a car show anywhere in this state or in this country, practically in the world,
Right.
and go see a mini truck show like almost monthly at least.
Yeah, and some months, I mean, it could be multiple, 3, 4, maybe 5 shows, in a month, which is incredible. This car shows like literally.
See, I really gotta get back into that. I've been totally slacking on the shows, and California chapter is like awesome. They're fucking going somewhere all the time and having cruise-ins, and I haven't really been a big part of that. But I think that's probably just not having the ride or not having the truck to bring, and but yeah, it's there. Like, I mean, back in the day, you build something and be like, no show to go to. Nobody like. Now it's like, yeah, we can fucking any show where we want to go. Fucking Oklahoma, fucking Oregon, like whatever. There's gonna be something.
Have you been to Mini Nats?
No, I haven't.
Damn, I think that. See, everybody says that's the show to go to, so I think that's one show you.
It's definitely built up over the years, for sure.
Yeah. Where's that?
That's in Maggie Valley, North Carolina.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was really a cool show. That was old Domination videos, and they went out there again back in the day, right?
Oh yeah.
And
crazy is, do you think mini trucking videos are, more nostalgia now because like we're all grown and like there's not that much debauchery of, I guess.
You know what? The fucking internet ruined wet t-shirt contests for sure. Remember all our fucking our boys fucking chicks would just show us our tits fucking for no reason. Yeah, the internet, we don't get to see our chicks our friends chicks tits no more. Damn it.
No. Now we got to All right, so I wanted to ask this, and this is what makes me laugh is like when car clubs and stuff. You guys have your what's it, it was something that every member had to recite the I guess like the commandments of Severed, or like there was a list of numbers. Yeah, the bylaws. You had to have them memorized, and and then some party somebody would have to make somebody say them. I'm like, what bylaws in different clubs are always different. What were the bylaws that made you guys stand out than from other clubs? You know, like
I forgot them.
damn, that's good because you don't need to memorize them. You don't need to know what they are. You don't need to know what they are.
Oh shit! Yeah, we all sat down and made these rules, and one of them was no more than 2 mind-altering drugs without a spotter. That includes alcohol, marijuana, or cocaine, or LSD, ecstasy. Yeah, you can't do more than 2. You gotta have somebody keeping an eye on you. That was a good, solid rule, though. That was probably one of the best rules we made.
And I bet you that helped out so many people.
Right? You know what? Everybody but Shadow. He's the only one we lost. So we let him.
Shout out to Shadow.
He was in jail for 3 months after Rezo 1 year for fucking doing way too many drugs, I think.
Oh, that's how it always goes. Because like our shows are always, like Rezo, and then the runs are always fucking something else. Stripper trucks and chicks on trucks naked and people getting retarded. And you don't see that now much.
Should we talk about Rich Rachi now?
No, yeah, let's talk Rich Rachi's a good dude. I love that man. I had to apologize because fucking I want to bring him on, and hopefully someday we can bring him on to talk. And him and his beautiful zoo. It's all about zoo life. He's a fucking hands down fucking awesome lover of animals.
Right. I remember one of the truck runs at Havasu Landing. Rich Rachi was like put a tent pole up his ass and was running up and down the street making it spark. He's all dragging. And then he took it.
I can't even go close to that.
And then he had a glow stick. He was walking around the camp like, I'll give you $5 if you put this whole glow stick in your mouth. And the people, oh, fuck yeah. They would like put it all the way in his mouth. He'd give them $5 and fucking put it back in his asshole.
Shout out to that's some.
Shout out to Rich Rachi. That was probably the same run. He shit on a piece of bread and ate it.
What the? before Jackass and before Wild Boy.
That's for you, Rich. Hey, we had to tell a couple Rich stories, like make it complete.
I've got a few Rich stories that I can't tell online, but there are some very memorable stories. Fucking remember when Mama would you remember Mama would go to shows and hand out punches to himself. I used to love that shit. I never got one.
I think I still got one hanging up somewhere.
Oh, dude. Fuck. Oh, and Kurt, what was the story about fucking him and those homeless people from Vegas? Somebody told me like he got a limo and got a bunch of homeless people for a show.
No, that was one of the river runs. Brett picked up fucking Mitch. Fucking had a big top hat. Yeah. He was on the side of the road begging for money. Rich is Brett's. Let's go to the truck run. took him a truck run. Dude partied with us all weekend, like full on, like, and everybody left him, and he was fucking in Parker for who knows how long. But yeah, dude, we used to like just bring homeless to party with, and get them drunk all weekend, and give them a little food.
And here's your new home.
Yeah, now you're living in Parker. Good luck with that. Oh.
Yeah, but you know how many homeless people you relocated? You guys were like the Sarah McLaughlin of homeless people.
Right? You think they think about us now and be all like, dude, that was the best. That was the best weekend of my life. I don't know where the fuck I am and why I'm living in Parker, but that was a fucking good weekend.
Oh man, that's always funny though, because it's like, yeah, we just left it. No, dude, you relocated a lot of homeless to many.
Hey.
Oh shit, dude! Like,
good run.
oh, there was so many good runs, dude, and then so many good house parties. Like, I remember partying at fucking Ryan Nelson's house a couple times.
Right? I haven't seen Ryan in a while. I love that guy, dude. We had the epic parties there. It was like fucking 50 people in the front yard and like 10 in the house. Like,
dude, were you there when that truck caught on fire? That like workers' truck caught on fire on the side of the house, and somebody came in and was like, "Hey, it's a fire," and no one batted an eye until somebody else came in like, "No, for real, dude, someone's truck's on fire." And then everybody ran out because they thought it was someone's mini truck. But it wasn't.
yeah.
Just a fucking random truck.
Oh.
Like, dude, it's throughout the years of like, yeah, man. Wow,
well, I appreciate you, Moses. You're a badass.
Wow.
The only reason I did this because I know every time we sit down and talk, we have a good time. Fucking
gnarly shit.
I
just love it, dude. It's we've been friends for too long, and I love you, bro, and thank you for joining us on the show, and hopefully one of these days we can fucking meet up and have a beer and shoot some shit and
hell yeah,
every Severed Ties member that's out there. Yeah,
hell yeah. Thank you to my members of Severed. Those guys are solid, and like the new people coming are still fucking holding it down, doing what I thought of, building the best, going to shows, fucking going everywhere, and yeah, I appreciate the fucking the new and the I think we got a good thing. I think Mini Trucking's alive and well, and I think it's gonna continue on, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
Hell yeah, dude. I want to thank you for coming on, Kurt. Thank you for taking the time out and join us, and let us know that the infamous Treehouse Kurt is still live and strong. So whatever rumors you hear of Kurt, no, he's not in the Antarctic fighting bears. Okay, he's not making pornos, doing stuff like that. So
right,
still building badass trucks, and it's just he found his forever home, and it's always hard for many automotive people, many fabricators, many engineers to find a forever home where you're not in a rush. They like what you do, and they let you do it at your own pace, and you're still putting out great things.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely blessed, and I appreciate where I'm at, and I'm in a good place, and I'm still interested in the scene, and I'm gonna get that 720 in and roll it like we're 1989.
Hell yeah. So I want to thank you, Kurt, again for coming on, and hopefully down the road, yeah. Hopefully you going to Severed in the Southwest.
Yep. Yeah. January now. So
Cool. Yeah.
yeah.
So I guess
I might
we'll
be
see
out
you
for
next-
Dino's. I think I'll be out for Dino's too.
Okay. Even better, bro. Even better. So we'll be out there too. We always do a couple episodes out there. You know.
All
So
right. Cool.
we always do
We'll
stuff,
meet
so.
up, fucking
Yeah.
hang out.
Yeah.
All
Hopefully, you
right.
know. Yeah. So I want to thank you, Kurt. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for enjoying the night, and we will see you on the next one. So.
All right. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for having me, and talk to you soon.
All right. Take it easy, man. Everybody,
Later.
on behalf of me, Tackleberry, the Bitter Beauty behind the scenes, don't drag your truck. We'll see you at Cruise to the Pines.
All right.
And the camera profesh in the back. We will see you at Cruise to the Pines 2025, guys.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Late.